Hello, hi guys. Hello, hello. How is everybody today? Hello. I don't know. Was everybody feeling these energies yesterday? Because they were crazy for me. Hello. Good morning. Hi, Billy. How are you? Good, Anna. Thank you for asking. Hello. You feel weird? Yeah. Yesterday was interesting. The energies were really, really heavy. Like as soon as I woke up, I felt like I was in a fog all day. It's like I couldn't connect to my body at all. Yeah, sexual energy's been ridiculous. I feel lazy. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. Dobro jutro. Yeah, it wakes me up at night too sometimes, Allie. Oh, you're welcome. Dobro jutro. It's over 9,000, yeah. Yes. Hello, dobro jutro. Kako ste? Yeah, it's been ridiculous. I've had to put a block on it there for a little while. Dobro. But I'm going to give it a couple more minutes for people to show up and we'll get this discussion started. Yeah, definitely, Anna. It's been weird. Yeah, Rhonda, definitely. I felt that too from my DM. Pretty sure it wasn't me, but I mean, it could have been. Okay, so today, dobro, hvala. Oh yeah, okay, awesome. It's probably what, afternoon or evening there by now. Dobro jutro. So today we're going to be discussing no communication, separation, that sort of thing. Yeah, Amanda, definitely. Mine looks older. It's weird. Lois, yeah, definitely. That's what I felt like yesterday. What I felt like was how I feel day after I cry really, really hard, and I haven't like full on cried in quite a while. So I was just like, what the crap is this? Hi, Soul Mission. Dobro jutro. Wow, Allie, really well. There's probably another lesson there that he needs to learn. And maybe you as well. Oh. Yeah, I go through that too, Soul Mission. I really got to be careful with how I spend my money. Well, Allie, I mean, it could be, divine timing, it could be while he's in that, and it could be while he's not. I don't know. Like, that's why I don't give timelines on things like that, because honestly, it could happen within like a day, it could happen in like 3 years. Mm. Oh, my Valentine's Day was wonderful. How was yours? It's first Valentine's Day. I've been single for 10 years. It was kind of nice though. I didn't, have any obligations or anything. So, hi. Okay, thanks for thanks for popping in. Have a good rest of your day. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and open up this discussion. So I assume most of you who are in here are in separation or no communication. Hasta luego. Do widzenia. Well, at least he admitted that, Amanda. That's awesome. It exploded. Oh God. Okay. Wow. That's yeah. Oh, that's good. You got a present. That's so nice. I got a rose. Yeah, heart chakras are opening up right now. So you guys have any like questions or anything specifically you want to discuss on this topic? Also, if you haven't checked out the forum yet, guys, go check it out. We've got a lot of members now. It really exploded. And it's awesome. There's like new threads like all the time. Mad numbers. Yeah, some of the numbers I see are pretty angry, yeah. They kind of scream at me sometimes. Energy blockages. Right now, mainly the energy blockages are denial. There's a lot of denial right now. Mercury retrograde. All I know is it's really kicking my butt. I tried to go live on Zoom for a twin flame check this morning, and I was having all sorts of issues. And then trying to upload my collective yesterday took an hour and a half. My collective this morning took 30 minutes. It never takes that long. And I was just like, what is happening? But the main energy blockages right now are denial. Like they are, especially divine masculines right now, the ones who are going through awakenings right now, they're really trying to suppress it. Left ear been ringing. Really? Could be someone trying to get your attention. Oh, you're in union? Yeah. Well, I mean, the towers are ridiculous right now. There's a lot of stuff coming up right now that needs to be released that has been either suppressed or ignored. 717, that's interesting. I see 717 a lot. I actually equate that to my divine masculine. His number is 6. I see a lot of 15s, 12s, 1221, that sort of thing. 2211. Yeah, no, I mean, you have to have compassion. Yeah, they're moody as crap right now. They don't. They don't. A lot of them do lack self-esteem bad. I mean, they're gonna have to get themselves out of that spiritual trouble. A lot of them put themselves there. Yeah, Dana, he's scared. Does this journey ever end? No. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 is interesting. They're afraid of anything real. Honestly, it's like they'd rather live with the devil they know. Will I discuss a karmic reading? What do you mean? Me too. I've been drained, guys. I've been so drained. Like I may have to put up a block on my energy because I don't know who's draining me right now. I don't know if it's my divine masculine or if it's the collective. I'm not really quite sure, but I've been getting really, really drained very easily lately. as well. Um, and this can be a romantic partner, it could be a family member, it could be a boss, whatever. A lot of them are really, really fed up with their situations as well. And they're learning lessons too, guys. So keep that in mind. But uh, I feel like a lot of karmics right now are in fight or flight mode. A lot of them want to release their connections with the twins right now. And a lot of them are twin flames too. So, they're also moving forward for their best good, and they need to. I mean, just as an example, like it's really important to have compassion for the karmics because a lot of times the karmics deal with crap too. Your twin flame is not exactly innocent all the time. Okay, let's just put it that way. It's a give and take. Okay, and I think right now, just across the collective, it's like people having a really hard time recognizing and forgiving themselves for the parts that they played in these situations. You know what I mean? A lot of them are in victim mode right now, blaming everybody else but themselves and having a really hard time coming to terms with that. And so what they do there is they kind of self-medicate. They get really, really depressed. They act out. Yeah, I see a lot of mirror numbers too. 1001 is one I see quite a lot. Yeah, 717 is actually sexual union. Yay, biscuits. Yeah, I get a lot of music messages. Oh, guys, yeah. So I posted a clip from Age of Innocence yesterday on my community tab, and it's actually perfect. I always loved that movie, and I didn't understand why. And particularly that scene, I never understood it until now. If you haven't seen that movie, I'm gonna warn you, it's pretty depressing. They do not end up together, okay? They don't. But it's such a good movie, and it's like a perfect illustration of the twin flame relationship. Yeah, 111, I see a lot. 808, let's see. Dude, I don't hate you, Billy. I feel fine right now. How do you feel? Are you enjoying your biscuits? Yeah, 808. Yeah, 808 actually reduces to 7, which is, being guided spiritually. Yeah, that's definitely possible. I sleep fine. That's the thing is I sleep fine, but I always have these days, I don't even know. I must be doing a lot of astral traveling or something like that in my sleep because I wake up exhausted. Yeah, 1122 and 2211 have been following me around like crazy. 1144. Trying to think specifically. I see a lot of 3 3s. 313. You're feeling fly. Good. I'm so glad. Yeah, 911, that's interesting. Soul Mission actually equates 911 to towers, which makes sense. Yeah, I see 1111 at least once or twice a day. I'm sorry, Dana. Do some meditation before you sleep. That's what I do. I meditate myself to sleep and I sleep a lot better. Just make sure you protect yourself in the morning after you do that. 979, that's interesting. I used to see 747 a lot. And then I eventually equated that to a spirit guide of mine. Yeah. Trust me, I understand the struggle, Rhonda. Like he communicates, my divine masculine communicates with me all the time in the 5D. But yeah, binaural beats, I use them all the time. They're fantastic. Yeah, 747 is something I see quite a bit. Hmm. Yeah, 12, 12, 12, 21. I see 222 everywhere anymore. Why do you always piss women off? I don't know, bro. I maybe it's karma. Maybe it's karma that you're working out. Oh no, Maud, I'm sorry. Get out of that. Yeah, definitely, Aaron. Yeah. It's like emergency, emergency, clear the deck. When I roll both ways, let you know. Okay, sure. Hmm. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I've connected with my divine masculine's karmic in the 5D several times. Hmm. It well, it could be. It could repel. It could just also be that your energy is incredibly intense. You know, I have a very intense energy too. Like when you first meet me, you either like me or you don't. There is no middle ground. Aw, thank you, Daniela. You're so sweet. Hmm. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that too, Lois. What did she say? And actually, yeah, I've done that too. Um, I told her she needs to love herself enough to release toxic situation that she's not happy in. Let's talk about ghosting. Okay. Well, what do you do? Nothing. Nothing. Just leave them alone. Forgive them and leave them alone. Scorpios are intense. I'm actually not a Scorpio, obviously, but I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, so that's probably part of my problem. My divine feminine, my Juno, is actually in Scorpio, so that makes a lot of sense. Yep, you got to really let go for sure. Focus on you. Um, and I mean, don't take it personally. That's the main thing with the ghosting. Don't take it personally, guys. Yeah, you do you. Exactly. You do you. Yes, Billy, I know you're a Leo. I have a lot of Leos in my collective. I am surrounded by Leos in my everyday life. My boss is a Leo. Leos all over me in the office. Just they're everywhere. Yeah, Lois, that's interesting. I've picked up on something similar to that in my situation as well. Well, Rhonda, you're in for a tower. If you ignore it, honestly, you're in for a tower because there's a reason why the messages are coming through. There's something you're supposed to see. Oh, your Venus is in Pisces. That's interesting. My Venus is actually in Aquarius. So, according to most people, I have no feelings. My Venus is in Aquarius and my moon is in Aquarius. And then my Mars is in Scorpio. So, Gemini and Virgo, that's an interesting mix. But yeah, my divine masculine is actually Leo. You're not hopeless, Dano. You're fine. Honestly, that's a good question, Jen, because I feel like I can't get enough sleep, even though I go to bed early these days. Have a good nap, Billy. Bye. I'm sure there's not just ladies in here, but okay. It depends on the Leo. There are some Leos that I just honestly cannot stand. Um, ones that are really, really grandiose and they just want attention all the time. They're very, very insecure people. Like they have to seek attention from other people to feel validated, and that just drives me insane because I'm not that person. I'm just not that person, and I mean, I have compassion for it, but I'm like, there are some people I'm just like, I can't be around you. Like, you just annoy me. Geminis can be. My mom's a Gemini. No, Nikki, you're fine. I like I said, it really depends on the Leo. Like, and also there are other factors too. There's the rising sign. Um, there's a lot that goes into it. One of the interesting things about my divine masculine is he is a Leo, but that's the only fire in his chart. The rest is mostly land. Ooh, Taurus rising, yeah. My North Node's actually in Gemini, so that's interesting. Yeah, supposedly, I mean, but that doesn't really mean anything on this journey, honestly. Compatibility has nothing to do with it. It has to do with the lessons that you're supposed to be learning. Everyone hates the one on top. Yeah, well, that's actually true. That's why there's so many people who have fear of success because they're afraid of the backlash. But there are just some people that they're not on top. They want to be on top, so they pretend they're on top. They pretend they're awesome, and it's just annoying. Oh, I mean, you can get a free birth chart reading. I think it's cafeastrology.com. Wow. Sagittarius and Aquarius. That's interesting. Yeah, me too. I mean, like, I think I've told you guys this before that like, when I was a kid, I was really a go-getter. I went out and got whatever I wanted. I didn't care what anybody thought. And then, like, I was told that I shouldn't be that way, that, I should let people win sometimes, that they'll like me more. And so I would sabotage myself because I was absolutely terrified of success. Like, I was afraid that people wouldn't like me if I won. So I kept myself from winning for a really long time. And then I got really, really depressed. I wasn't living my authentic truth at all. I was on antidepressants and all that sort of stuff. And then I just kind of broke out of that when I was about 15. Ooh, Mars in Sagittarius. Wow, you've got lots of energy in you. I feel like you're probably not good at commitments. I feel like you might flake a lot. What sign is my counterpart? My counterpart is Leo. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, babe. Oh my God, Rhonda, I feel you. Like yesterday morning, I was just like, oh my God, can you please just make this go away? I can't deal with this anymore. It's like, I don't want to feel trapped. I hate it. I'm not gonna do a reading right now, but I mean, you can speak with karmics in the 5D. Yeah, I'm the same way, Amanda. Like, you can like me or not, I really don't care. It's no skin off my nose. Oh, cancers are rough, man. You have luck. You have good luck with that. Good luck. You've been shaking. Like anxiety shaking, or like you're full of energy kind of shaking. Your sun is Scorpio, moon in Aries. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Nice fire and water mix. Um, no, I'm not doing readings. It's just a discussion. That's interesting. Yeah, my head chakra was going off like crazy yesterday. I swear it was just like constant 5D. No, it's not a great feeling. Just buzzing. That's interesting. Huh. I'm not really quite sure what you mean, Ardavan. Yeah, it could be an ascension symptom for sure. It could be your spirit team, is Kay. Nice, Raven. Yeah, could be releasing trauma. Oh, no, Dana. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, my karmic and my daughter is a Capricorn, and actually, I know I say I have Leos around me. I know more Leos than any other sign. The only one that comes close is Capricorn. Oh, it is a great feeling. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool, man. You go vibrate. Maybe you're raising your vibration. That's a good thing. Because your twin can feel you when you're vibing low. To stop feeling trapped, um, embrace the journey. Um, step into mission. Start focusing on that. Focus on yourself. That's interesting, Makita. Hmm. um. So here to see. Uh. Honestly, the doubts are going to come in, but there's always going to be something that validates you. Trust me, it happens to me all the time. And it's really annoying. Honestly, it's really annoying. It's like every time I just want to give up on this, I just want to be like, screw this, I'm out. Universe is like, nope. Boop. Yep, the universe knows what it's doing. And I mean, we kind of agreed to this. There are days where I'm like, why did I agree to this? Why did I do this? Oh, I'm glad I have a calming effect on you, Billy. I tend to have that effect on some people. Yeah, Rhonda, that's definitely true. Like my divine masculine, I don't really talk that much in the 3D at all. Yeah, you get pulled back in for sure. Even in separation, like it's not going away, guys. It's just not. Might as well deal with it. Yeah, don't doubt your intuition. Your intuition's always right. It's only when the ego comes in and screws everything up that you get that you get mixed signals. Intuition's a very powerful thing. How long is I want to know how long you guys have been in separation, or how many separations have you had? Just curious. Yeah, yeah, almost a year, huh? Yeah. Um, my first separation of my divine masculine was for a year. The second one was 6 months. And I'm going on like I don't know at this point. About 4 months, 4 or 5 months at this point. Aw, well, thank you, Billy. That's really sweet of you. Ego, go away. Let go my ego. Oh, I'm so not funny. I think I'm funny, but I'm really not. Um, March 3rd. That's interesting. 3-3. Well, happy birthday to her. My birthday's not next week. My birthday's on the 28th, so I understand, Miss K. Just focus on you for now. He'll figure it out. He's made his bed. Let him lay in it for a little while until he gets uncomfortable. Wow. Thank you, Nikki. Interesting, T. Wow, Aaron. Yeah, that's crazy. Lego my ego. uh yeah, man, I laugh at my own jokes because, it's like I talk to myself because I'm the only one that listens. I give myself great advice. I don't always take it, but Yeah, okay, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, since I figured it out, we've had two. Whether you're the divine feminine or not. Well, honestly, the energy switch back and forth. I mean, there are going to be times where you're in your masculine energy. There's going to be times when you're in your feminine energy. It's really just about the energy that you naturally embody. Like for the longest time, I thought maybe I was a divine masculine, but I'm not. I'm actually a divine feminine. Thank you, T. I mean, Danielle, that's really up to you. I mean, if my masculine talks to me, I'm going to talk back to him for the most part, unless he gives me a reason not to. Uh, wow. 2018, huh? That's interesting. Oh, definitely, Billy. We'll send that. A lot of a lot of addiction going on right now. A lot of coping mechanisms. You think you know everything, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that's the thing I really miss the most is I miss my friend. Okay, Anna, that's interesting. Yeah, I actually met my divine masculine when I was 14 in the 5D, which is interesting. The push and pull is because, I mean, honestly, okay, on my collective today, I talked about how the two sides of the same coin. So it's like you're constantly, um, working on that balance so you don't repel each other, if that makes any sense. So there's going to be a constant push and pull, push and pull, push and pull until you find neutrality. It is incredibly crazy. It does make you feel crazy. And it is kind of simple. Honestly, the concept is simple. The concept, love yourself, release, surrender, follow your path. It sounds so simple, but honestly, it's a lot easier said than done, especially when ego gets involved. I mean, you can ask your guides. You can also do some meditation on it, Scorpio. 19-year-old version of you. Yeah. It's really weird. Like, especially since like my for a really long time, I always thought the male version of me was Benjamin Burnley from Breaking Benjamin. Apparently that's not the case. Oh, you're welcome, Billy. Yeah, I hear you, Nikki. That's interesting. Yeah, well, I hope so. Yeah, Dark Omen, for sure. I got bullied hardcore, especially between age 11 and age 14. It was really bad for me. Like I was suicidal, that sort of thing. But you got to release that stuff, The inner child wounds is a main key. 2 years and 22 days apart. Wow. Yes, agreed. That's why I say please check out the forum. I was thinking about starting a live chat room for you guys if that's something that you would be interested in. Live chat room and then like community groups so you guys can actually like form your own little mini micro collectives if you want, meet friends and whatnot. I feel like that would be really cool. Yeah, I love Breaking Benjamin. Yes, exactly, Rhonda. Tom and Jerry is like the perfect illustration of the twin flame relationship or twin flame connection. If you think about it, the runner chaser dynamic. But oh, hi Jamie, how are you? But anyway, so is there anything? Oh, yeah. I mean, I would say I was suicidal after separation. I just thought I was going crazy. I legit thought I was losing my mind. I was like, I don't understand. Nothing makes sense. Like, I don't understand why I can't release this. I've always been able to release stuff and just kind of move on because I can detach fairly easily, but I just it couldn't it wasn't going away, and I figured out why, and I was like, oh man, no. Oh, I'm sorry, Max 77. I'm sorry. Yeah, Nikki, for sure. Breaking Benjamin is like my soundtrack. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure I went through a couple of dark nights of the soul before I even met my twin, to be honest. But I think it actually took the catalyst moment for me to really go through it, to really understand what the heck was happening to me. Um, and it just basically highlighted how unhappy I was in my situation, how unhappy I was just in general, like because I was just going through the motions. I wasn't fulfilled at all. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the healing is never really done, but you learn to cope. Like, you learn to understand why certain things trigger you, and, like, you can actually key it back to inner child wounds, and so you can actually, neutralize it once you recognize what it is. Like, once you face it and you deal with it, it's a lot easier to deal with it once it surfaces again. Does that make sense? Yes, your purpose does need you. I mean, for real, guys. So many people in denial with that, and we need people to step up, in the collective. Oh gosh, Cosmic Witch, I'm so sorry. Hmm. I Prevail. Oh my god, I love them so much. I mean, I wasn't suicidal during my separation. I was suicidal when I was like 13, 13, 14. Yeah, I understand, Max 77. Nice mod. Aaron, and that's interesting, but also keep in mind this isn't a relationship. It's not the same thing. It's completely different. The dynamic is completely different. And I think a lot of people get it confused, and I think that's why a lot of people get depressed about it, especially with separation and no communication, is they want to treat this like a regular relationship, and it's not. It's not at all. Oh, Rhonda, you gotta figure out why you feel that way. You shouldn't feel that way at all. Yeah, for sure, Amanda. Oh, I'm sorry, self mastery. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the divine masculines right now are struggling. They are. They're in so much pain. They're in so much emotional pain, and they feel like they can't express it. They feel like they have no support, and that's one of the reasons I started that forum, guys. It's one of the reasons I started that is because I really feel like, especially a lot of divine masculines, they feel like they have no support. They feel like they're going crazy. A lot of divine masculines right now, I guarantee you, are thinking they're mentally insane, or bipolar, things like that. Yep, yep, Eva, same here. Nothing but 5D. Well, that's interesting, dimensional Trevor. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's your relationship with yourself. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, well, I'm sending you love, self mastery. Just keep sending her love, okay? Yeah. Yeah, probably around, honestly. You haven't lost everything, you lost yourself. Yeah, or you haven't lost yourself yet. Don't lose yourself. No. Mm-mm. No, we're all in this together, guys. Like, I know I've said this before, like, me helping you guys actually helps me. It actually heals me because I learn things from you guys. It's like we have collective epiphanies or something like that. It's crazy. Aw. Well, you know what? Soulmate is there to teach lessons, so just let her learn her lesson, and you learn the lesson you need to learn, and everything's gonna be fine. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my god, my divine masculine and I mirror each other all the time. It's so stupid. Yeah, definitely, my it's because 'cause we're all connected. In general, Aisha, like, they're not they're some of them are so conflicted about what the quote unquote right thing is to do that they're taking it out on themselves. There's a lot of emotional pain coming through right now. I don't share with who? Self mastery. Well, that's good, dimensional traveler, to overcome that. I think a lot of us have been in that space at one point or another. They fake it. They fake it real well. Trust me. They fake it. It's all about expectation. They're putting on a front. They're putting on a show for everybody else. They don't want people to think they're weak. They don't want people to think they're bad people. They don't want to be the bad guy. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just feel like you're talking to yourself, but I can usually tell the difference when I'm not. Yeah. It's it's every night for me anymore, Nikki. I swear. It's every single night. Oh, showing you things you shouldn't know. Yeah, that happens to me all the time. I know things about my divine masculine I probably shouldn't know. There's some things I really don't want to see. Yeah, you are exactly like me and then disappeared, right? Yeah, it's hard to face yourself. They're gonna have to figure it out. Like, they're faking like crazy right now. Fake it till you make it. Ain't gonna work. Yes, Cosmic Witch. I actually met my divine masculine in the 5D about almost about 20 years before I met him in the 3D. Raven, it's really up to you. I mean, you're gonna have to consult your inner guidance on that, okay? I'm not one to tell you not to do something or to do something, but I will tell you to listen to your inner guidance. If you feel called to contact your divine masculine, and it's gonna bother you immensely until you do, just do it. I mean, the thing is to release expectation, okay? Uh, I would walk away from that, Jamie. Just walk away from that. That's abuse. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. Just I would personally walk away from that. In fact, it's one of the reasons I left my karmic. A lot of mental and emotional stuff. And, it is what it is. He's got to deal with his own stuff. Yeah, well, I mean, he is unhappy. That's why he drinks. Yeah, I mean, those who don't resonate, I mean, things that don't resonate anymore, they're going to fall away. Oh, okay. So you're seeing like prophetic stuff. Um, that's up to you what to do with that. I don't have that gift set, thank God. I mean, I've had prophetic dreams, but I mean, like Kayla with Wicked Virgo, she actually predicted a lot of like natural disasters and stuff like that. Thank God I don't have that. I don't want that. I don't want that responsibility whatsoever. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I didn't recognize my masculine when I first met him in the 5D. I didn't know who he was. Never met him before. Um, so and it didn't really click to me that's who it was until after separation or second separation. Yeah, yes, Lois. Like, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, Rhonda. I used to work with my divine masculine too before I realized who he was. Oh, you're that's good, Billy. I'm glad you have some people around you who are calming influences. That's hard to find, you know? Good for you, Jamie. Good. Good. Work on yourself for now. Let him figure it out. DM is DF's karmic. I mean, you can have karmic cycles with your counterpart, okay? So I mean, you can act as both roles. You can be that way, yes. But, you know, who sent you a link to Reddit? What? I mean, yeah, well, they need a dad, but they need a dad who's not, you know, engaging in toxic behavior and possibly abusive behavior too. So, it skipped. Huh. Huh, that's interesting. Huh. uh, Interesting, Violet. See, that's an interesting sync for me, Nikki, because I actually met my karmic on a New Year's Eve. We met at a New Year's Eve party. But actually, we didn't officially meet because the New Year's Eve party was 2010. We didn't officially meet or start talking until 1/1/2011. And exactly 4 years later, we got married on 1/1/2014 at 1 p.m. So we got married at 1/1 on 1/1 at 1. And I didn't even know that was a sync. I honestly didn't. So I mean, I don't really believe in false twins, but I'm pretty sure my karmic was kind of a false twin, I guess. We mirror a lot too. Hi, Eva. How are you? I think it's really important to understand the divine masculine side. But if you think about it this way, I mean, your twin is always mirroring you. It helps you to have more compassion for them. Oh, you're yes. Thank you so much, Self Mastery. I'm so glad to be able to help. I'm glad to be able to share my story with you guys. Made soul babies. I love that. Soul babies. Huh. I mean, it's possible. I think that I've heard that somewhere. Astral babies or something like that. I don't know about all that, but I mean, anything's possible. This is one thing I've learned about on this journey is that anything is possible. Everything is possible. So therefore, don't discount anything because I've seen some really messed up stuff. Like I said before, it's too weird to not be real. This crap is so weird. I mean, honestly, yes. I mean, a lot of them want it because it's like they feel comfortable. It's like you're them, they're you, but there's some block, there's some sort of energetic block or possibly a karmic block that's preventing it from happening. Yeah, I've seen something similar to that, Nikki. Yeah. But I'm not sure if it's past life children. Um, but I don't recall I don't feel like we ever actually had children in past lives. Most of our past lives, someone passed away prematurely. There was one past life where somebody was pregnant when they committed suicide. So I don't think in any past lives we've ever had any living children. Seem to live the same cycle over and over and over and over again, and I'm just like, done. The veils are lifting though. Interesting. I mean, that's possible, Cameron. I know I committed suicide. Pretty sure my who I can't remember her name right now. She was pregnant. I'm pretty sure my divine masculine was married with children, and he left for war and didn't come home. He basically died, and then she committed suicide. That's one of the most vivid ones that I can remember, and it keeps coming back. And I think that's one of the reasons I like that movie Age of Innocence so much, because it kind of takes place in the same time period. There's actually two. There's actually two that there's one from like the 1870s and then one from like the late 1890s. So there's some sort of connection there. Oh, that's interesting, Maud. Holy crap. That's up to you, Molly. I mean, if you feel like she's a danger to the child, you got to do what's right for your kid. Okay. I mean, that's possible. Mach 77. Wow, 100 separations for over 2 months apiece. Dang. Yeah, no. I don't know if I could handle that sort of in and out, hot and cold nonsense. Actually, that's interesting, Cosmic Witch. My daughter obviously is not my divine masculines, but I do have a very strong psychic link with my daughter. She's already exhibiting signs of being spiritually in tune. She sees things that I don't see. She's always been that way. Like ever since she could like look around and look at things, like sometimes she'll just stare at something that is not there. And I'm like, what are you looking at? So I don't know if she's seeing a spirit guide or what. She does that a lot. Yes. Oh my gosh. Dimensional traveler. Yes. Every single one of my lifetimes with my divine masculine has ended horribly, mostly in death or loneliness, suicide, betrayal. Not sure about murder. I don't think there is murder in any of mine, but there's a lot of suicide. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Sophia. I don't know if I could handle that, honestly, because I can't handle my own purging. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, and it's funny, like, when you start seeing these things and you see them constantly, it's like the same thing, like recurring dreams all the time. I mean, that should be a tip off. Uh, are you asking about my daughter's psychic abilities? I'm not really quite sure. Your dad is uber religious? That's one thing. I didn't grow up with anybody. We didn't really grow up religious. My mom's a very spiritual person. My mom, I mean, she was Buddhist in college. She's actually a twin flame. My mom's actually a twin flame. And I know who her divine masculine is, and she acknowledges the connection herself. She's actually a twin flame as well. But she settled for she's married to my dad. Has been married to my dad for, over 30 years, and you know She was like, if I had stuck around with, this guy, I never would have had you. I never would have had the things that I have, because, and from what I understand, her divine masculine, he's been married like 3 times. He has no children. He's a complete mess. I personally don't know anyone who is in union right now. Myself personally in my life. But I mean, there are people who watch my channel that are in union. How do you clear bloodline? That's interesting. I mean, I'm doing past life regression. Um, I think I'm actually going to integrate like the SRT and twin flame healing and stuff like that into past life regression. I'm pretty sure that's why I'm supposed to be learning all these things. That's interesting, Cosmic. Yeah, I mean, she'll just look at stuff and she'll just watch it, like really curious watching. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's just like, I'm like, okay, kid, you're freaking me out, but all right. Nice. Government papers. What do you need help with? Self-mastery? Yeah, my daughter sometimes will wake up in the middle of the night, like screaming bloody murder, and there's nothing wrong with her. I'll go in there, she's fine. So I'm like, she must have saw something. She must have seen something that scared her. Yeah, agreed, Sophia. Absolutely. I mean, from the energies that I'm feeling from my divine masculine, I don't think I want to be around him in the 3D right now. Yeah, my mom, no, she's determined to this day that she don't want to have anything to do with him, but he still shows up in her dreams. Like he still communicates with her in the 5D constantly. Yeah, well, I mean that happens. So the in and out. That's really interesting, Dark Omen. I would assume there's some meditations for that. Oh, I don't know what kind of, I mean, you can just record a video, like on any software, like my Mac, for example, my Mac comes with Photo Booth. That's where I record most of my videos and then I just upload them as they are. Yes, I mean, animals have always been really drawn to me too, Raven. Like animals love me. Like, and I love animals. Remember a story my mom told me when I was like 3 or 4. There was this mean cat that used to hang around our apartment complex, and one day she went outside and I was just sitting on the top step just petting him. And he was sitting there purring and like rubbing on me, and I was just petting him, you know? So, I mean, I've always had that connection with animals. Yeah, okay, so ancestral karma. I was wondering if that's what you were talking about. North Node Nomad. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, it can be pretty jolting when you do finally see them. Oh, bye. Thank you for joining us, Cosmic Witch. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Yeah, these sessions are awesome. I don't know if we really covered a whole lot, but I really enjoy talking to you guys. But we're gonna wrap it up here. Are there any final questions? Oh my, no. Okay, that was weird. I didn't like that. Oh, anybody have any final questions? Or anything they want to say? Or I'm gonna post a poll a little bit later on the discussion tab. See what you guys want to talk about next. As often as you want, Katie, as often as you feel led to, as long as it doesn't drain you. It's really up to you. Divine intervention. But yeah, so if you haven't checked out the forum, please do that, guys. And go ahead and connect with others that are on this journey. And like I said, I think I'm going to start up a live chat room for you guys so you guys can actually connect live to people, and set up groups and stuff like that. And I'll probably do that sometime this week because I really am impressed by how well that took off. And I think that'll be awesome. The 5D is the astral realm, the spiritual realm. But all right, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And I guess I'll see you guys later. Guys, have a good rest of your day. And yeah, go check out my collective. It literally just uploaded right before I went live. So, all right, guys. Bye. Have a great rest of your day.